and Assalamualaikum. We are from Group 10. My name is NAZARUDDIN BINTI MUHAMAD RIDZUAN, and today me and my friend will present our topic, Total Habitat Conservation and Preservation. These are our group members. We have Parindran, AMIRUL AOUDEE, Nazira HANNAN, FONG, Yen, Aka, and me, IZANIE. Today, I'm trying to dive into a topic that is not just about turtles but also about the delicate ecosystem they call home. So let me begin by asking, did you know that turtles, ancient mariners of our planet, are facing a critical threat to their habitats? For more than 100 million years, sea turtles have covered vast distances across the world's oceans, filling a vital role in the balance of marine habitats. Over the last 200 years, human activities have tipped the scales against the survival of these ancient mariners. Slaughtered for their eggs, meat, skin, and shell, sea turtles suffer from poaching and overexploiting. They also face habitat destruction and accidental capture, known as bycatch, in fishing gear. Climate change has an impact on turtle nesting sites. It alters sand temperatures, which then affects the sets of hatchlings. Nearly all species of sea turtle are now classified as endangered.
Problem statement. One of the main challenges in the turtle conservation is a lack of public awareness and education about the importance of protecting these animals. Second, there is limited information specifically about the public perception and behavior related to the turtles and sustainable practices. And the last one, while there is a growing public awareness and the need for the turtle conservation, the level of interest and commitment among individuals to actively participate in conservation effort remain unclear. This limit the effectiveness of conservation initiative and hinder the long-term sustainability for the turtle population.
The survey method used was a quantitative method, and the convenience sampling method was applied to gather 92 respondents. The data collection was done through a survey in Google Form and gathered through the social media such as WhatsApp, Facebook, and Telegram. There were 4 sessions in the survey. Session 1, Demographic. Session 2, Factor behind turtle habitat endangerment. Session 3, Awareness regarding turtles habitat, and Section 4 is future involvement in turtles habitat conservation and preservation programs.
The results and analyses from the survey. Firstly, demographic overview, which consists of age. The majority of respondents, 68.5%, were aged 22 to 25, with 20.7% falling in the 18 to 21 age range. Secondly, gender. There were 53 females and 39 male respondents. Thirdly, education background. 78 respondents chose degree, 8 held diplomas, 4 had master's degree, and 2 reported secondary education. Lastly, occupation. 71 respondents were students, 14 were from the private sector, 3 each from the government sector and unemployed, and 1 was reported self-employed.
Result analysis for section B is a factor behind the endangerment of a turtle habitat. This section consists of 6 questions, but only 2 questions will be explained. So the first question is that, to what extent do you believe the habitat destruction such as coastal development and deforestation contribute to the endangerment of a turtle habitat? From 92 respondents, 46 people agree with the statement, indicating that they believe habitat destruction plays a significant role in endangering turtle habitats. In addition to the agreement, 31 respondents strongly agree with the statement. On the other hand, 4 respondents expressed disagreement. Similarly, 3 people simply disagree with the statement. Furthermore, 8 respondents remain neutral on the issue. Second question, in your opinion, is poaching an illegal trade a substantial threat to the turtle population and their habitats? According to the survey result, a significant majority of the respondents, 80.4%, believe that poaching an illegal trade poses a substantial threat to the turtle population and their habitats. And the other 1.1% answered no to the questions, indicating that they do not consider poaching an illegal trade as a substantial threat. Interestingly, 18.5% of respondents answered maybe, indicating uncertainty or lack of definitive opinion.
Awareness regarding human activities being a significant reason behind the decline of turtle population. It is evident that a large majority of respondents, that is 79.3%, are aware of the impact of human activities on turtle decline. And then, question 2, the question about the belief in the significant impact of the decline on entire ecosystem. It is apparent that a large majority of respondents, 77.2%, acknowledge the potential far-reaching consequences on the entire ecosystem. And next question, on the question of belief in the role of public awareness and education in the success of turtle habitat conservation efforts. Majority of the respondents, 75.1%, recognize the importance of public awareness and education. Next, in future involvement in turtle habitat conservation and preservation programs. The positive response from 67.4% of participants indicates a substantial level of awareness about existing programs focused on turtle habitats conservation. This awareness is crucial for fostering support, participation, and advocacy for conservation efforts. Question 2, about how did you know about turtle habitat conservation programs? The results indicate that many respondents, that is 66.3%, learned about turtle habitats conservation programs through social media, while smaller percentage learned through news articles, 13%, and educational institutions, that is 20.7%. The dominance of social media is a source of information on turtle habitat conservation programs, reflects the evolving landscape of communication and information sharing. The widespread use of social media platforms allows for rapid dissemination of conservation messages to a diverse audience. And next, for question 3, what sources do you find most reliable for information about turtle habitats conservation? The results indicates that most respondents, that is 51.1%, find environmental organization to be the most reliable sources for information about turtle habitat conservation. Other notable sources include educational institutions, 20.7%, and scientific journals, 15.2%, and lastly, government agencies, 13%.
The next article is also about the plastic pollution that affect the emergence pattern of the turtle hatchling. The author examined the threats facing in coastal habitat globally. They determined the external factors such as coastal urbanization, plastic pollution, and climate change in affecting the marine turtles' nesting habitat and their life cycle. The main point in the article that the author is they analysed whether the plastic pollution on nest surface affect the embryos and hatchlings' survival or. The author emphasized the impact of plastic accumulation on the turtle nest, neither on the incubation nor the emergence period. This complies with the goal of comprehending the trends in the population of turtles and the factor behind the endangerment of the turtle habitat. This article supporting that educational initiative and cleaning up the beach can be crucial to preserving the turtle habitats.
The first study reveals that Malaysia has 24 turtle species, and of these, 29% are critically endangered. So we need increased awareness. The second one introduces a framework to assess the most endangered regional management units. And the last one shows us the complexities of the sea turtles, as well as their cultural significance and public interest. Our study aligns with these themes and shows us the important role of the educated demographic, as can be seen through our results, in addressing these conservation challenges that we face. For our conclusion, the first implication in terms of policy is to get educational institutions to create targeted conservation strategies that target these educated demographics' interests. Our limitation for this study is our sample size, which we feel could be larger in the future, and that's something that could be approached for the next time. The last one, for our conclusion, we understand the importance of public education and involvement, and that is why we need to create an integrated approach to raise awareness to solve this issue of turtle conservation and make sure that we have our turtles. Thank you.